Well, hello, hello. I see you, or there's somebody there. This is supposed to be a member stream, but since I don't know how to actually make it a memory stream, uh, it's just open stream. Hence, their edge of time saying, "Ahoy! Hello, edge of time. Good to see you, my friend. How are you doing on this Saturday evening? Uh, it's only afternoon for me here, midday. See, that's natural sunlight coming in through my windows. I've got two of them. I've got one here and one on the side, like right there. Like one's like right behind my computer, and one's right over here. And it's nice today. I was outside for a little bit and was getting quite toasted in under the sun. So yeah, I don't actually know how to. Uh, I set it for members only, but I don't know how to. Like, I go to my studio. It's like, where do I make it members only? So, but it doesn't matter. It's for everybody. Yes, there are members. I think there's I think I have six six members. Don't remember at this point. Uh, we'll see. Let's analytics. Yeah, there we go. Dashboard. That's what I want. Oh, I'm up to celebration time. I'm up to 2,607. So thank you, all you wonderful people who have subscribed. Okay, members. Uh, I want to give shouts out to my members. Generation Productions uh, is a member. Shout out to you, my friend. Monica and hello, hello. Uh, Meyer Music Studios. 200 subscribers. Oh, right on. Uh, Geek with a Flag. Uh, Geek with a Flag. Nate knows. 1973 with 119 subscribers. Hmm. Real Wadden. Real Wadden National Gaming. Chip Clips. Okay. Admiralty. Well, welcome, Admiralty. Uh, Natalie Archer. Uh, Game Pod 7000. Oh, these are new members. Wow, there's some Action Man Gaming. uh, Acrylic Audio Dog. 10 wonderful subscribers. That's awesome. You guys are awesome. Huh. Oh, did 20? Wow, I didn't know I had some money. See, hey, Berta Frey, 5, Kapla. Hey, yeah, I didn't actually know how to set it to members only. Well, so it's open. It's an open stream. It's a Q&A. I have plans for things I want to do. I'm still going to start making videos and doing other things. Thank you. Thank you, Deleted Scenes. You're on your way home. Congratulations. Thank you. Thank you. Lead scenes. Oh, I wonder what the dog's doing. I hear Nina saying something. Get over here now. Let's see. We got Lilo Segato. Been a member since November 30th. Video short L since December 11th. Uh, Bob Hossie. Well, thank you for being a member, Bob Hossie. Joseph Dredd. Been a member since January 7th. Uh, Milan Mahalkovic, Vic, I think. It's been a member since December 14th. Uh, Julio Rudin Bravo since December 3rd. One of our new members, Mars Mint, since February 4th. Thank you. Mars MTZ. Frank Schroeder since January 6th. Daniela Swisher since February 4th. And Glogo 13 since December 7th. I was just reading these. The current members that I have right now. That's that's outstanding. I actually didn't know. I thought I only had like 9. I didn't know. And so, Bird, you're gonna have to get with me. So, for future members only, uh, we'll figure out how to do this. Hmm. So we'll be on for at least an hour. Uh, Sister Fraser. Oh, no worries. Enjoy your family. I know. I would. I don't get to see my. I don't get to see my family. Uh, that much, and they're here in Arizona. I mean, they're a 2-hour drive, but they're all busy with their own lives. You know how life is. But yeah, no problems. Don't worry, Bird. I'm glad you could stop in when you can, and it's definitely enjoy your visit with Sister Prey. And what you doing, Brady? Yes, that's my dog, Brady. My dog, Brady. Yeah, crummy thingies. There's ticks around here. I have to constantly check them for ticks. I have to get them. I don't know if I should get like the. I've never tried it, but either tick collar or you get that stuff you spray on their skin. Right now, he's got a really short haircut, so it's easy to find, and I can pull them right off, right with my fingers, and I kill them right away. It's ugh, ticks are nasty. They're nasty, and they're little tiny buggers. Luckily, I've always found them before they had a chance to suck his blood. They're a nasty little parasite. Mm-hmm. Too bad words and pictures couldn't be here. Words and pictures, yeah, words and pictures is another one. Good member. So, what are you guys' plan? We're about to embark on March What? Oh, speaking of family, my brother's birthday is March 1st. I need to remind him and maybe do something for him for his birthday. He's my I am in the middle child, so I have one brother that's older and one younger. He was born in '68, so that would make I think 56. Is he 56 already? Oh, I think he's 5 years older than me. I just turned 50 in September, so yeah, he should be 55. And like he just so he's turning 56. Wow. Charlie, you're getting old. Yeah, my brother's name's Charlie. Yeah. Hey, words and pictures. Good to see you, my friend. How are you doing this evening, man? Good to see you. Good to see you, my friend. Um, I Westerns. I don't know. I think I was. Oh, I think I was gonna do Wyatt Herb tomorrow. Yeah, Wyatt. I don't know. Maybe that's a long. Hey, uh, Apollo. Apollonius Minion. Hello. Uh, how do I pronounce that? I hate. I'm so bad. I'm so terrible with names. Apollo. Apollo's. Apollo meets Minion. Well, hello there. It's darn good to see Apollo and um. Okay, a Apollo me, Apollo me, a poly me, a poly me. Hey, Cody guy, good to see you, my friend. How you doing? Oh, I'm having this thing where I highlight your comments and it, like StreamYard's cutting off. Why is it doing that, StreamYard? Uh, anyway, how's your Saturday evening? Yes, there will be karaoke tonight on Rambling Connect channel and the After Hours show in the late night. No, it's like 6 to 7 hours of karaoke. Mm. But the plans I have, I was thinking like uh, getting some Star Trek toys and making a minute. So I'm taking scripts for a Star Trek show we can make here on this channel. I don't know. I don't know how corny that would be. A grown man plays with toys, making Star Trek great again. I don't know. What do you think? That's a good idea? Good idea? Bad idea? It's just an idea. Nothing's been set in stone or nothing. Just um, I'm going to be doing some retrospectives, look backs on some great westerns, horror movies, more more movie reviews to come. you you like that idea? Ah, I figured I could shoot it. I've got the perfect backyard for it. I'm thinking about getting a drone and I could fly it around my backyard area, and it could be like uh, the Enterprise flies in a foreign world. I know. Hey, Blue Harvest Toys. How you doing? Hey, LDG. LDG, free the net. What's going? Good to see you. Yes, but anyway, I'm thinking about getting a drone and I'll fly it around my yard. Hey, maybe we'll even get some cows up there because it's Indian land, but we'll have some cows. Yeah, we could have like flying around and make. I just know make a cheap movie. Maybe I'll write the script. Maybe I'll look for somebody to write the script. But yeah, this one idea I have. Get what a DJI drone. Don't go cheap. Yeah, no, I've been looking at some different drones. Nah, I've never done too cheap for things. I like high end stuff. Well, the more affordable high end stuff, anyway. Sometimes high end is too. You'll love it. Thank you, Blue Harvest. Have you used a drone, Blue Harvest toys? I'm sure. I mean, uh, I'm gonna find out. Like range is like something would be like something maybe he's got. I don't know. This is something that has a. I don't know if there's one that like they could have like a 2 mile range. At least a mile. Yes, you use for your history channel. Oh, awesome. Oh, awesome. That's pretty cool. Does it get a camera attached to it or already built in? That's cool. The download of it. But anyway, yeah, if I do that, like make like my mini Star Trek episodes. I could even do Star Wars. Just have a drone pretending like it's a ship and have the footage. I mean, this perfect gimbal camera. Okay, yeah. Well, no, there's some cameras that already have the cameras built in. Yeah. I know one drone that I was looking at was like $1,500. There's drones or I don't know what I know. There's some type of regulation. I don't know. I don't know what that is. Flew it this week. Oh, very cool. I'll have to check that out. Um, let's see. Oh, you don't have a wrench. Well, you'll have a wrench now. Go ahead and Blue Harvest, if you could. Um, put in your second channel on your channel. If not, I guess I'll have to find it. What's the name of your history channel? I'd really like to see that. LDG, if you're listening, what do you think of the idea? Using old Star Trek toys and action figures to make like a Star Trek show slash mini movie, but good Star Trek, not the bad Star Trek. Blue Harvest history. Oh, thank you, words and pictures. Thank you. Awesome. Oh, thank you. There it is, right there. Right on. Thank you. Do it. Well, that's one of the things I've been thinking of, but I gotta find it takes coming down to finding the old, like, like the TOS, maybe next generation toys, the action figures or whatnot, and just make like a mini movie. And you know, this is one way we can make Star Trek good again. But then again, if I have to write it, I don't know how good I can write it. Huh. Oh, thank you. I'm gonna check those out. All right. I am subscribed to Blue Harvest history. Awesome. And I just rung the bell, so I have all my notifications coming in. Okay. And that one is best toy in town. Very cool, Blue Harvest. Very cool. Your new videos. Oh, awesome. Awesome. Yeah. So, but I will take scripts and stories for this mini movie that I can shoot and film and be posting them on the channel. I don't know. Made it home. Ah, good. Are you okay? You didn't hurt yourself. You didn't. You got home safely. That's good. Yeah. You went to Blackpool for your birthday. Hey, well, ha- we have some friends who live there. Um, our good friend Carl Albanese lives there, and Yvette. Yvette one lives there in Blackpool. They have a part two toy hunt. A few videos. Ah, very cool. Ah, I forgot how awesome this the power of streaming, the power to make Star Trek good again. I almost, I almost would certainly love to do this. uh, make new Star Trek episodes on coming soon to the Jedi Build channel. Star Trek episodes with the use of toys, but well, first we have to write a script and a good story. I don't know. Um, for those Star Trek enthusiasts, where would I start? Would I start like in the past, the original series, or I'll put it to you. What would you guys want to see? Newer, something newer, uh, with the original cast or the next generation? Let me know. Let me know, and then let's see what you. That sounds like this could be fun. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun to write, fun to make, and um, those who want to submit their stories to me, it could be done in my. They can DM me on Twitter or on my Discord. I do have a channel delegated to the writers' room. So any uh, any ideas for uh, could be submitted there, and give your name and everything, and you'll get all the credit when the video after it gets filmed. Whew. Somebody made it stink. Whew. Where's where is my air freshener when I need it? I'm opening the window. Whew. That's the problem with having animals. I have the cats, and one of them made a steak bomb. And Brady, I think my dog wants me to let him out. So I may have to step away to let him out. Only 26 minutes. I'm just seeing what my dog. Oh, he's lying back down. That's good. Sorry, I have to leave. Oh, okay. You're on the way to watch the film. Oh, Mr. Londell. That's right. No worries. I didn't realize that was like right now. But that makes sense. Yeah. Everybody go check out Mr. Londell's. Well, we've almost hit the 30-minute mark. I think that sounds good. How you anybody interested? Check back tonight for an after hours and Western Cinemas tomorrow. I think I'll flip a coin. Well, what other one do I have? Well, I'll figure it out. Might be too long to do the Wyatt Earp, so I'll find one. I'm sure it'll be a good one. Anyway, look for it, and guess that will be it for now. Everybody go check out Mr. Lundell's Groovy Movies. Until then, well, this is Mr. CCTV. Hey, how you doing,
dude? You were about to wrap up. You were like,
"Yeah,
I'm totally gonna wrap up now. This is your first.
Yeah.
This is your first members live stream.
Yeah, but people are leaving too. Yes. Hello, Ladonna's Dragonstorm.
Which one of us is echoing?
What?
Oh no, I forgot to mute the YouTube. There.
You forgot to mute
much better. I forgot to mute the I forgot to mute the YouTube. All right, we're all set. We're all set.
Did you hear my idea? I'm gonna make Star Trek great again by making my own Star Trek. I'm gonna get I'm gonna get a drone and use that for footage. I'm gonna film it around here, I'm gonna get some Star Trek toys and make my own Star Trek episodes. So I'll have to get to writing the script.
Say hello to Angie.
Hello, Angie.
Yep. She helped me set up this stuff. Hey, there's deleted scenes.
How you doing, guys?
See,
can you hear me okay?
You were about to wrap up. Yeah, absolutely. Yes. Jedi Bill was like, I've been on for 30 minutes and nobody's been with me. And it's like, come on. Seriously, Jedi Bill? Come on now.
Yeah.
Here we all are. Here we all are now.
Yeah, I know.
But if you want to wrap up, I'm not telling you can't wrap up. You can wrap up if you want to.
What you
And
got?
go
Is
over
that
to
a
Mr.
cowboy
Londell.
hat back there?
Oh, my Stetson.
Or is that looks like a Confederate hat or something?
It's a 1st Cavalry Division Stetson.
Ah,
I know. I need
to
move my headphones there.
Hey, Canadian Spider-Man, good to see you.
Yeah, back when I was in the 1st Cavalry Division, this is a enlisted Stetson. Okay, so the officers, the warrant officers, had silver. The officers had gold, or like shiny gold. This is gold, of course, but this is an enlisted man's Stetson from the 1st Cavalry Division. I am going to be wearing this hat tonight when I go to the prom with Angie. It's an adult prom. It's
an
a
adult
fundraiser.
prom.
It's a fundraiser for the. It's an adult prom, and it is at a local bar. It's not at the high school, but it is a fundraiser for the high school.
Yeah. And there's nothing wrong with that.
I will be wearing this hat. I will be wearing this hat along with the rest of my uniform as well. But yeah, this is this.
Some people never went to their high school
long
prom.
time. Well,
I'm one of them,
and that's the thing is, Angie didn't get to go to her high school prom either.
No.
And so this is Angie's first prom. Now, honestly, this is my 3rd prom, but at least I have a date.
Yeah. You know, I just had no interest in going to prom back in high school. I did it. I didn't even ask anybody. It's just something that it wasn't me. I'm not even sad that I missed it.
My first prom, I went with a woman who had graduated the year before. And so I went to my first prom with the woman that was a year older than myself. And yeah, we had a good time that night. And then the next time I went to the prom was with a woman who was a year younger than me. So she was a class behind me. So she was like, I'm going to the prom with a senior and I'm just a junior. And I was like, yeah, I know you're going to the prom with me. I got it. Well, tonight Angie gets to go to her first prom with a jock from back in high school.
Go explore Mexico City. What? Oh, he's got to go. He's going to explore Mexico City. Is that where you are, Canadian?
No worries, dude. He's been touring Mexico ever since he passed out on his own property back in the day. He's been in Mexico because it doesn't snow there.
Yeah.
I don't blame him.
We all remember
like
that.
Snow, though.
Yeah, I like it too. I used to ski. Blue Harvest says Picard is fantastic. Is that like this season the Picard? What is it, season 3? I wouldn't know. I've never watched an episode. Well, that's not true. I watched one episode of the season 1.
I watched Strange New Worlds, and that was a pretty good show. It was a pretty good show. I like Strange New Worlds. I like Lower Decks, of course. I have never watched even one episode of Picard.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm biased by the reviews, of course.
Yeah.
Like Picard is apologizing for being Picard. It's like, okay, that's not my Picard.
I know.
So I've never even watched one episode of it. So I'm probably biased based on other people's opinions, but I don't believe that season 3 is going to be able to recover seasons 1 and 2. And they shouldn't, because Picard isn't even human anymore. He's a robot now. Picard is a robot.
Jeez. Oh. Something going on in the background with the animals.
There's always something going on in the background with the animals. Go ahead.
You saw the first what?
Yeah. I saw the first 3 episodes of Picard because I was supposed to be on this review roundtable.
Mm-hmm.
And the operant word there being supposed to, because it didn't actually happen.
Oh,
because everybody else kind of
season 1.
Yeah, this is back in season 1, and we actually shot an episode where we were going to talk about the first 3 episodes, and yeah, that never saw the light of day.
I'll be right back.
Unfortunately, we thought it was fairly yeah, it was a mess. You know,
shit.
Of kind of
shit.
Yeah. Again, Picard kind of apologizing for everything, and there's this girl who's supposed to be Data's daughter, and it got weird. Starfleet's the bad guy, it's just like, what the hell is this?
Yeah.
It's like, look, this man was at this point an admiral. He's a retired admiral at this point, and it's like everybody just forgot that. It's like, why are you talking to him like he's an ensign? He's a retired admiral. What the hell,
Yeah.
So it was just that's the part that bothered me about it the most.
Oh. Well, I think I've watched maybe 1 episode of season 1 of Picard, and then, well, it was already. This is really even after all the bad reviews came in. So, I've never looked. I trust the reviews. Hey, Lord Ta, good to see you. Oh yeah, it'd be fun making some new Star Trek.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
I have to make what would be extremely low budget.
Yeah, but these days, I'll take somebody else's low budget over a lot of the quote unquote blockbusters we're getting now.
Yeah.
Years ago, I was watching one of those entertainment shows. It was like a Showbiz Today or one of those shows. I don't remember which one.
Yeah.
And they were at one of those film festivals. I think it was Telluride.
Mm-hmm.
And there's one part that always stuck with me. It was this very quick camera shot that they had on it was this kid. And by kid, I'm meaning probably early 20s at that time.
Mm-hmm.
Showing his movie to 2 people on a sheet taped to the side of a building. And I was like, I would rather watch that kid's movie than any of the Marvel films or Star Trek or anything now.
Yeah. Hey, I saw your review on Cocaine Bear.
Yes, indeed. You stopped by in the chat. Yeah, thank you for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's part of what I'm talking about. The Cocaine Bear, whether you love it or hate it, and I know it's kind of a polarizing movie. The reviews have been mixed at best, but it is a movie where you can check your brain at the door and forget about real life for about 95 minutes, and you can just watch this bear hopped up on cocaine, chasing after humans who are running for their lives. That's all.
I think my most intriguing why I want to see it because it's one of Ray Liotta's last film.
Yeah,
Ray Liotta.
and he's actually pretty good in it. He doesn't sleepwalk through it at all.
Was he in a lot of it? Like, did he have a lot of screen time?
He does, especially in the second half. He's playing the guy who's trying to get. It's his drugs.
Okay.
And he works for these Colombians, and he's watching these drugs for this Colombian cartel. So he's trying to get the drugs back because the Colombians will knock him off if he doesn't. So yeah, he's definitely a man on a mission through a lot of it, and everybody's telling him, look, the bear ate your cocaine, and he's like, what the hell are you talking about, a bear? It's just like he just thinks everybody is just nuts or incompetent or whatever. That's kind of the funny thing about it. He's in this kind of hardcore, drug action movie. And then this coked up bear shows up in the middle of it. That's what's funny.
That is why she's called Murder.
Cat named Murder. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Murder Cat. That's Murder Cat.
Murder Cat.
So was it better than
Murder
most
Cat?
of the
That should be the name of the band.
movies?
Murder Cat. I'm sorry. What was that?
Was it better than most Sharknado movies?
Is it better than most Sharknado movies? Yes.
Good. At least it got that going for it, right?
Yeah.
There's no such thing as better. There's no such thing as better than Sharknado. There's no such thing as better than Sharknado.
Something's got to be better than Sharknado. I couldn't stand to sit through one of those.
I've seen all of the Sharknado movies. So.
One guy from
you should have seen them with the riff tracks. You should have seen
Beverly
the
Hills 90210. What's his name? Who's in that?
Ian.
I mean,
Ian Ziering.
Ian.
It is. I mean, is that that's where you go when your career is dead and you're gonna get Sharknado movies?
Dude, Sharknado was a phenomenon.
I know. I don't know why so many people like it.
Jedi Bill Reed, son of a red shirt.
The all coked up bears in attendance here tonight. How
are each every one of you?
No.
This inquiring mind wants to know. Well, hey, I have a girlfriend. Mr. CCTV, the confirmed bachelor, Mr. CCTV has a girlfriend. So am I a coked out bear? Fuck yeah, I
am. Hey, Rod Thunderheart. What's up, Rod? Good to see you, man.
What's up, Rod Thunderheart? That's what I'm talking about.
No.
Lord Thoth is in the house.
Yeah, I know they have. There was that one bear that did there was back in the day was Jake the bear, and then he had brothers and that whoever had was raising them. They got the one bear that and they raise, and it's like brothers and sisters. So they
Yeah, I know what show you're talking about. I think my kids actually watched it.
Well, there was Jake the Bear was.
That's probably
it was
not
in,
the best of all possible shows for letting
movie
kids
The Bear,
watch.
and then I think he also did The Great Outdoors with John Candy and what's her name? What?
Son of a red shirt. Okay, I will interchange girlfriend with hostage. Okay, I'll go to that. She is stuck at my house. She might be able to find a ride.
I go on the block.
Oh shit! I did it again.
You dropped your cigarette. He's burning his great balls.
I am the Burning Man. I am the Burning Man.
Yeah, we could say great balls of fire here.
Well, I managed to pick it up before it caught the carpet on fire, so I'm good.
Oh, yeah, that's always good.
You guys can see from my background, I've moved my media room to a different room. So my media room is actually I was going to rent this bedroom out, but fuck it. I don't care anymore.
Like a little studio.
This is my media room now instead of a bedroom that I was going to rent out. Yeah. So this is my media room. My bedroom downstairs I share with Angie. So I know it's only been a couple of weeks, but
Angie, you could go over there and slap him anytime because he's just giving up way too much information here over the net.
He said you can come and slap me anytime you want to. If I'm giving up too much information, you can come slap me. That's what Jedi Bill said.
My viewers would really get a kick out of that.
It's fine. I don't care.
I don't doubt that your viewers would have a fun time watching my girlfriend slap me in the head. I have no doubt that your viewers would love that.
They love when I get
That's not my
bag by Nina. So
that is true. That is true. One of the best views is when Nina threw the Coke bottle at your head.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Even when I was over at my dad's house, I think somebody asked.
That was 3 years ago. Wow. Yeah. Holy cow. So your parents still have that pizza oven in the backyard?
Yeah, they still have that pizza oven. Yeah.
So when I come down to get you to go to Las Vegas for the meetup, when I come down to get you and Nina to go to the Las Vegas for the meetup, we're going to have pizza in your dad's backyard, right?
Oh, I'll have to arrange that. Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I'm not driving down to Tucson for nothing. You better have me some pizza when I get there.
Yeah. There you. Oh.
I give away all the information, don't I? I give away all the information.
I am, Senator Redshirt, I am going to get a hold of a drone, man. I'm going to use it to get some footage and maybe make some Star Trek episodes or something. Hey, Gorilla's Random Thoughts is in the house. Good to see you.
Oh my God, Gorilla's Random Thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Gorilla.
So
we have some weird YouTube names, don't we?
Yeah, I have to find a good drone. Yeah.
You're gonna have to put green screens up and all that stuff too.
Yeah.
To make your own Star Trek show.
Yeah.
But we can recover Star Trek. We can recover Star Trek. we can make it as good as it once was.
Real Real Wild and National Gaming Clips in the house. Good to see you.
Real
Yeah.
Wadena Gaming.
National.
Real way to name gaming.
Waden Real Wad Nation Gaming? Is that how
Yeah.
it's said? Clips. Okay. Real Wad Nation Gaming Clips. Wow.
Wait.
I
Yeah.
thought I had a long name.
Yeah.
It's a mouthful. Okay, you're streaming since you're not
What's
a member.
up, Shay?
It's okay. It's okay,
You
Gorillas.
all right,
It's
man?
open to everybody
You
because
gonna get some more
I
green tea done in you?
didn't know how to set a members only, so I welcome everybody anyway. So
You know what? The
just-
allergies have not been bothering me. I'm sorry. I'll mute myself. I apologize. I'll mute myself.
Sorry,
Sorry, Jedi Bill.
It's okay. I know, and I know a thing about allergies. Suffer from them myself. Not recently, which is amazing. I you know how allergy attacks suck. Yeah, allergy attacks are no fun. Hey, deleted scenes. Have you seen? I've heard mixed reviews on Ant-Man and Wasp: Quantumania. Because I'm thinking about seeing that.
I have heard mixed reviews on Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantum Stupidity. I'm assuming that it's going to be bad.
Well, according to the Critical Drinker, it's going to make you hate movies. Like, really? It's that bad?
I don't know if I can go that
It's
far.
that bad?
I don't know if I can go that far. I'm pretty much at the point where I hate movies now, but if the Critical Drinker is right,
get the mini version. It will allow you to do
movies,
the fly-in. Oh, cool.
then maybe I probably won't watch it until it comes on the Disney Plus streaming. Yeah, I still pay for that.
Yeah. As for Ant-Man, I'm not going to bother. I don't do communist propaganda.
Wow. What makes it
Yeah.
communist propaganda?
Well, there's all the Antifa stuff at the beginning of the movie with the daughter.
Oh.
And they got Michael Douglas, Mr. Greed, for the lack of a better word, is good himself. Now in a movie saying, socialism is, is maybe a good thing, like, yeah, no. I don't need Disney cramming their politics down my throat or anything else down my throat for 2 hours,
Right.
I've got other things I'd rather watch,
Mm-hmm. We all look the same age. Who played the 80s arcade wrestling game? Which one?
I don't recall it.
Super Nintendo? I think I might have played one for Super Nintendo. Oh. Can't recall any other game systems. Oh no. And what's coming out this March?
This March,
Shazam.
John Wick 4.
Yeah. Oh, we're getting both Shazam and Shazam the Shazam sequel. I think we're good in both. Yeah. Hey, JP's. What's up? Nothing. Just doing members, but all members. Everybody's a member, even if you're not a member. It's just open. This was before Nintendo, 1985. Ah, so it had to be like the Atari 2600. I'm guessing. Yeah, I went to the arcade a lot. Played a lot of Pac-Man and Galaga and Tron and Donkey Kong. I'd have to say my favorites were Pac-Man, Donkey Kong, and Galaga, and Dragon's Lair arcade. I remember going to the Pizza Hut and they had the table. You sit down, the table cabinets. Those were always cool. You know? Tron was the best. Yeah, I did like Tron a whole bunch. And Berserk. Yeah, Berserk. What's Centipede? Centipede was a good one. Frogger. Trying to think of some old other Missile Command, Asteroids. Yeah, those were good. I think you can build your own. If you were to know how to do it, you could build your own cabinet and you could get like all those games. That would be something. Admiral Doom made his own cabinet, and I definitely would like to maybe make my own cabinet these days and have a multiple game. Spend too much on Zaxxon and golf. Yeah. Oh, I never played Golden Tee, but I did play bowl. There was a bowling one. Had the same thing from the same makers. Uh, yeah, that was cool. Exacting our wrestling. What was it? Exacting our wrestling was a wrestling game, not WWF or WCW or NWA. It's just the best wrestling game out. Oh,
Hey guys, I had a bit of trouble
hey.
with my internet connection, but it's
Oh,
back
no
now.
worries. No worries.
Eventually, I'll figure out how to run my Cat 6 cable up here to this bedroom, because back in my bedroom the Cat 6 cable was always plugged in, and so now I've moved the media room up here and left the bedroom down there, and so I don't know how to run a Cat 6 cable up to this bedroom yet, but I'll figure it out. So I can get this hardwired in, so I have the Wi-Fi.
Well, you could either
that I'm
drill a
having.
hole, or you could get a really long internet cable.
Yeah, I'll probably end up going with the really long internet cable. Although
you could
I'm not opposed to drilling holes in my house. I've done it. I've had contractors do it. I have no problem drilling holes in my house.
I have an internet, a CAD 8 special internet. This is 15 feet. I think 15 feet of it. I got 2 of these because of I
Rod
somehow
Thunderheart. There's a Dragon's Lair 2. I thought Dragon's Lair was the game, the great big huge arcade game that had the guy who ran through.
Yeah, it was all animated. Yeah.
That was Dragon's Lair, right?
Yeah, and you seen there
But
was this.
They used those old laser discs, and it was like a jukebox basically, but it was an arcade cabinet that was ginormous, and they used the laser discs to play the game. So you had a control here, and you could move your guy there and there and there, but then it would stop, and they would have to move over to another laser disc in order to get the game to keep carrying on. Okay, yes. Thank you, Rod Thunderheart. Okay, so Dragon's Lair was the old arcade game that I'm thinking of. Do they have that on computer now?
Not that I know of, but I'm sure you could. Who knows? You might be able to find it. I don't know.
Yes, Don Bluth. Yes, Don Bluth, the Disney animator, one of the best Disney animators ever. He's the one who did, Dragon's Lair. That's the one I'm thinking of. You're right. Okay, fantastic. Love it. Dirk Diggler? I don't think it was Dirk Diggler. No.
What?
You're thinking of a porno movie that wasn't quite porno. I was told that Dirk Diggler's prosthetic penis is still available somewhere. Dirk Diggler. Seriously.
Golden Axe. That's a good one. Yeah. I'm sure there was some other great ones. Plus, 82 had some great cabinet games. That's when Pac-Man and all those came out. Galaxia, Centipede.
I got a
all
few
the ones were
behind.
sooner. Who here would still play Pong on a 2600? They had it.
I would.
Working.
I would.
You would?
Hell yeah.
So would I.
I would.
I love Pong. I don't know. It was something about that game. You never got tired or bored of it. It's just
our friend. Our friend, the Admiral Doom, Admiral Doom. He had all of those old video games. He had every single system, all the way up to whatever. I don't know what people are playing now. I don't care. But he had all of those old systems, and he would show them to us. So yeah, I would go back and play Pong. Absolutely, I'd go back and play Pong because that's the first game I ever played.
Yeah. You know what was also great on the 2600, like the tank game, and there's some other games that I can't remember right now, but they had some great games. Contra, that was
Contra. That's what I'm talking about. I'd go back.
I had that on Contra. Played that on like Nintendo, the original Nintendo system that came out.
Yeah. Okay. Yes, I am that old. But when they were shilling Nintendo in the mall, and they used the robot, right? The robot would pick up something and turn around and put the thing back down, and that's what Nintendo's shtick was. Nintendo was like, "We've got the robot," and I was like, "Okay, whatever." but I played Duck Hunt at the
Yeah.
mall on one of those great big projection screens. It was like, okay, yeah. I know I'm dating myself. I get it. I totally understand. But back in the day, malls were popular and they shilled stuff at malls. Okay, so the Nintendo, when it came out and they did Duck Hunt, and I was shooting, I was what, I don't know, 10 or 8 or 10 or something, and I was shooting a gun at a screen in a mall. I was like, I'm fantastic at Duck Hunt. I'm so good at.
They have in
I
concert,
was
yes.
shit at Duck Hunt. I'm still
They had
shit at
concert
Duck
in
Hunt.
Malls. What's a mall?
That's right. Yes.
Malls have become
What's
a thing
her
of the
name?
past.
Tiffany.
Tiffany.
Right? Tiffany.
Yes.
Yeah, she went to all the malls.
Yep. Singing,
I think we're alone now.
Well, that was
I
a
think
video.
we're alone
I don't know. I think that was that her only hit. I can't remember.
Tiffany was a one-hit wonder.
Song I ever known,
and it was a redo. It wasn't even her original song. It was a song from the 60s.
Cover,
and she redid it. Yeah, it was a cover song for Tiffany, and that she was a one-hit wonder. But she did all the mall tours, all the concerts in the malls. Yes. Oh my God.
Richard Godinez Landeros still has the Power Glove. I heard that thing didn't work
Mr.
too
Londell
well.
has the Power Glove? Come on.
Richard.
Oh, Richard.
Yeah. Said he still
Godinez
has
Landeros.
Yep.
Landeros. That's a really cool name. Landeros. Yeah. I love it. You still have the Power Glove. That's fantastic.
That thing.
Yeah, the Power Glove and the little tiny robot and all that stuff. All of it just went out the window. They were like, fuck it. We're just
people
video games.
were angry that Power Glove sucked.
And
it couldn't control very well, and it wasn't much power, and too damn expensive.
But the commercials were awesome.
Well,
we've got the Power Glove.
A lot of great one-hit wonders from the 80s. Yes, that is true.
They should actually probably, believe it or not, probably Time Life has a C set. You know, like who listens to CDs anymore?
Mm-hmm.
Can you, dude? I still have phonograph records. So yes, I do still listen to CDs once in a while. I don't know where they're at.
Well, I'm gonna listen to CDs.
But everything's online. Everything's online now.
Yeah,
but Time Life is still putting out those like there probably is a
buy
Time
a
Life
CD for a penny.
That is one-hit wonders. Oh my God, yes, those. Oh my God.
Buy a CD for a penny. I remember getting lots of CDs that way. Yeah.
That was such a horrible gig back in the 80s, 90s.
What? Shit. Buying a CD for a penny?
I'm just going to say it. Back in the 80s, yes.
Columbia House.
In the 80s. Columbia House. Thank you.
Yeah. I don't think they made any money. Who thinks they made money?
I'm not pretending. I'm not pretending to be young anymore. I'm not pretending to be young anymore. I'm old. I give up. You win.
What?
I remember the 80s. Yes. I was a child in the 80s, but I remember the 80s, and I remember the 80s fondly. I do not remember the 90s fondly, but I do remember the 80s fondly. And I did fondle a lot in the 90s. So.
Oh my. Oh, jeez.
I am not affiliated with Mr. CCDV or myself for that matter.
Talk boy cassette.
Deleted scenes. You don't have to be affiliated with either Jedi Bill or myself in order to admit that you fondled in the 90s.
I will neither confirm nor deny, except to say that I get romantic when I am alone with myself.
Well, yes.
JP, you're going to go blow shit up?
In the early 90s, I had a lot of time in the bathroom. And then after my divorce, I had a lot of time in the bathroom. So, yeah.
Oh, were you playing Tetris? Did you have a Game Boy?
Yes.
Playing Tetris?
Playing Tetris. That's exactly what I was doing.
I mean,
I was
my legs
Tetris.
would go numb from playing Tetris on the toilet. And it wasn't even my Game Boy. It was my brother's. I'd hear the pounding on the bathroom wall. Hey, I need to use the bathroom. Or give me my Game Boy back.
If you sit on your left hand for about half an hour, and then you go into the bathroom and play Tetris, it feels like you're, playing Tetris with someone else. We're using playing Tetris as a euphemism.
JP's going to go play War Thunder. What's that one?
Euphemism. Euphemism?
War.
I give up. It's eupha.
Euthanism?
Euphemism?
Pretty nice. If you don't mind.
Heart shape.
Okay. Should we be hearing this? What the hell's going on?
I don't have the camera on. Shut up.
Who remembers Neo Geo? I remember Neo Geo. I didn't think much of it.
I mean, there were some cool games. What is that?
It had, you could select different games. It had like multi-games on it. It was a cabinet that had multi-games. Had like Street Fighter.
So it was one of those bricks that you just plugged into your TV that had multiple games on it. You couldn't put a cartridge in.
It was like a cabinet game. That's a good question, Gorilla Random Thoughts. We don't know, and we're not going to ask questions because that might get us banned everywhere.
Heart-shaped mean? What does heart-shaped mean to you? A heart-shaped something.
Looks like an ass. Well,
I haven't had
some asses are shaped like hearts.
No. That's the Marvel
in a long time. Okay, I have not had a girlfriend in a long time. So if you're hearing heart-shaped from me, it means something.
Isn't it a little bit early, Mr. CCDV, calling your girlfriend
Is it early though? Is it?
I don't know.
Maybe. She'll probably get tired of me pretty soon.
All right. It's just a flavor of the week.
For now, I am enjoying the ride. I'm enjoying the ride.
Wow. We really didn't need to know that much. Okay, you could definitely smack him. Like cause Mr. He's a pain. Some girlfriend pain.
She went downstairs. To take a nap because we're going to the prom tonight.
Yes, you've mentioned
and
that.
No, I'm not dating a high school girl. Damn it.
Yeah. Call the police. Somebody. No, you already said that.
You know what? If she's over 18, it's legal. But she is over 18. We're going to an adult prom. And since she never went to a prom when she was in high school, I get to be her escort to the adult prom. And it is going to be in a bar. So we're going to be drinking a lot. We might actually dance. I'm not sure about that. We might actually dance.
Richard Gardenias, Landeros. Those are some good ones.
Landeros.
Yeah. Other ones are like, if you can find an Elvira one, I'm sure they have like Jurassic Park. I don't know.
Oh,
modern pinball machines are pretty cool.
Bill.
What?
When we go to the meetup in Las Vegas, there's a pinball museum in Las Vegas that has like 1920s, 1930s pinballs that you can actually put a quarter in and play. Oh, we definitely have to go to the pinball museum. We have to go there.
Pinball.
It is such a great museum. It's fantastic.
You know, we once had a pinball machine. My dad had a pinball machine, and he sold it. It was like, God damn it! Why did you sell that? It had a thing that looked like a xenomorph from Alien, and I'm like, that pinball machine was the coolest thing we've ever had. And he ended up selling it. It's like, damn! If I could have one thing back,
you know what?
Then
I had one of those Pepsi machines that okay, back in the day, 8-ounce Pepsi glass bottles, right? And they were in the I'm not even describing the cabinet right, but you would put a dime into the slot, and then you would pull the door open and you would pull one of the Pepsi bottles out. It was only an 8-ounce bottle and it was glass, but you put a dime in the slot and you'd pull the bottle out. I had one of those machines. I actually fixed it. So it was actually a refrigerator. And then I got divorced and she sold it for probably like $5 or something. I'm so glad I'm divorced. Weird hearing that since I have a girlfriend now, but yeah. Like,
divorce is a good thing. I mean, shit, I've been divorced since 2004. And anyway.
See, there you go. You've been divorced longer than I have. There's a reason that us
I probably also
men
had the shortest marriage in history. I mean, from 99 to 2002, and it took me 3 years to get divorced and finalized in 2004. Yeah.
So from 99 to 2002, from 99 to 2002, did you have fun or was it a pain in the ass?
It was fun for a while, and then it got
and then it became a pain in the ass. Exactly.
Well, yeah.
So
Well, here's the
yes,
thing. I didn't have any baggage, and I sacrificed a whole shit lot, and that weighed in on the downfall.
I was married for
everything.
15 years. I was married for 15 years. I went on 3 deployments out of my 4 deployments. The last 3, I was married while I was on the deployments. I do believe that the 4th deployment is when everything went south. Like, we should have been the perfect couple forever. We should have been. And she went south after my 4th deployment. And I just go, you know what? I'm not going to worry about that anymore. I'm not. I've been divorced for 6 years, and I finally have a girlfriend who has a heart-shaped.
Okay. Wow.
Anyway. Well, it's been 6 years, man. I'm going to take anything I can get, but she got a fine body.
Mm. Yeah. Yeah, I don't. That definitely according to that meetup.
I really am.
I went to
dating
the
myself
casino
on
the
this
other
one.
day.
It's
What?
a good thing it's only a member stream only.
Yeah. Well, it was supposed to be, but
Oh, it was supposed to be, but it's not. So
yeah,
everybody
but
in the entire YouTube world can see us. I give
yeah.
up. I give up. I'm not being honest anymore today. That's it.
I
I'm done.
told you I didn't know how to get it. It's okay. It's cool. We got deleted scenes here and words and pictures stop by, and it's all good, man. It's all good. So that's cool, Richard. You got probably Miss Pac-Man and Star Wars. Who didn't like that?
Oh yes. Oh, the Star Wars game, the one with the little the handle thing. I need to turn my camera on for this.
Well, it was a cabinet. Yeah.
The Star Wars game, it was a cabinet, but it had the little handle thing, and you dove into the trench, and you moved yourself back and forth across the Death Star through the trench, and you were pew 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 pew, and then they had that screen, right? The great big red thing, the red square that came down. It was like, use the Force, Luke. Use the Force. And the red screen came down, and you pewed at the right time, and you won. If you pewed at the wrong time, you lost. I love that cabinet game. I loved it. I spent a lot of quarters on that one. Quarters.
Yeah, quarters. Do you guys remember when
Oh, yes, the tokens from the pizza places. Oh, I love those tokens.
Those who grew up in the 90s, there was Tony Hawk's Sprogator, the cabinet game. I don't know if it was that what it was called, but there was some popular in the 90s. There's a popular skating cabinet game.
You're talking beyond me now.
And there's this other cabinet game.
The cabinet game that had track and field. Track and field was awesome. You remember track and field?
Yeah, I remember that.
Because there was let's see if I can remember it right. The screen itself, and then the 2 buttons over here, and you had to do this. Well, a lot of us at the arcade, we were like, yeah, we're not doing that. So we took a pencil and put it between our fingers like this, right? And so we gripped the pencil like this, and we just tapped with one hand. And so we always got the best scores on track and field because we used the pencil.
I don't remember that. There was one cabinet game that was quite violent, and I loved it because it was all horror theme. They had a chainsaw. It was like a fighting game. You could use your chainsaw to kill your opponent.
Really?
It was the best. Yeah.
I don't know that one. I
don't remember. I
a lot of
can't
time
remember
in arcades,
for the life
but I
of me
don't know
remember
that
the
one.
name of it.
Do you remember the game?
What game?
Do you remember the game that had Aerosmith in it?
Aerosmith?
There was a game that had Aerosmith in it.
I don't remember the name of the game.
No, me either.
I don't
It was
remember the
violent
name.
as hell, though, because they had those.
Yes.
They had that rifle that shot like those discs out at you.
And
I got to think that's where Carpenter got it for this one.
It was when Aerosmith. It was in one of their upper phases. You know.
Aerosmith was in the game.
There are artists
who
who go through. Yeah, they go through phases, right? And so Aerosmith at that time, when they made that cabinet game, they were like what late 80s, I think, is when they made that cabinet game for Aerosmith. And then they went down into the troughs, and then in the 90s they came back up. So yeah, I know what game you're talking about, but I can't remember the name of it.
No, I can't for the life of me. I just remembered those guns that shot the discs out and just buzzsawed through everything. And I went, "This is violent as fuck." I know, because I'm playing this game, and I'm like, this is kind of fucked up, isn't it?
Thank you for subscribing, Cannons.
And at that time, CDs were brand new.
Oh yeah, that's what it was. It was CDs that was shooting. Yeah.
Time Killers. Yeah. I don't know if that rings a bell or not. I'd have to see the cabinet. I don't know. It might have been. It was pretty cool. I like this.
Oh my.
You remember the arcade off-road? Yeah, that was a good one. I remember the Terminator 2 Judgment game. It had the.
Now, I say I'm not a gamer. And I'm not a gamer. But there are first-person games that I still like to play. I still do driving games. Now, I don't have my setup. I don't have my steering wheel or anything like that. But those are my favorite games to play because it's like, okay, even if I do need to use my mouse and I go turn this way, turn that way, I'm still playing a racing game. And
what about the ones
I'm hitting the Z.
Look like a motorcycle, and you get on them and you ride. You can tilt left or right.
Oh yes, those. Yeah, they still have those at arcades, of course.
Well,
but you got on the motorcycle.
Go to play those at Game Arts, but I'm sure you can play them like Dave and Buster's. You had to lean
one way or the other. Yeah.
Dave and Buster's is like
Dave
the
and
place
Buster's
for
to
go for gaming, arcade cabinets.
There really aren't any places for arcades anymore, There are a few.
That's why Peter Piper Pizza or Dave and Buster's is what I know. I mean, you could you could find some
Castles and Coasters in Phoenix
yeah.
is one of my
There's
favorite
there's
places to
one
go.
in Tempe, I think Tempe, where you can buy like a monthly membership and you can go in and you play like an unlimited game. It's like an arcade, like an actual arcade. So
I don't know, man. I live up
oh.
in the hills. I go out and I tromp through the hills and I shoot animals and stuff with bows and arrows. You know, I live in the hills, man. I don't live in a city.
I don't live it. Well,
But
I live
when I
near a
do,
city.
when I do visit a city, I like to visit places that are fun, like castles and coasters. So,
Mm.
anyway, next time I go to Los Angeles, I'll probably go to Knott's Berry Farm because I'm feeling nostalgic these days.
Oh,
And
Knott's
I
Berry Farm's
used
great.
to love going to Knott's Berry Farm. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
they're all corporate now, but they still have a lot of the same aesthetics as from when I was a kid. So
I think
I'll
they still have
probably
the
go to Knott's
boomerang.
Berry Farm. I I am
You,
dating myself. Okay, the boomerang is a
yeah,
good roller coaster,
yeah,
but the corkscrew that it replaced was a better roller coaster. I was there at the
yeah.
decommissioning for the corkscrew.
You are.
Because my mother was working at Knott's Berry Farm at the time. I was a teenager. Okay.
It's
I'm
always
not that old. I'm not that old.
it's always good to go to Knott's Berry Farm for
So
the home cooked chicken, fried chicken. They make some
that is
good fried
true.
chicken and
That
some
is
good
true.
jelly.
Actually, the chicken dinner restaurant is still one of the best places to go for chicken dinner.
Yeah.
They have the same recipe as Mrs. Knott had 100 years ago.
Yeah.
So yes,
Mountain
it is
Nui.
still a great
What's up, Mountain Nui?
restaurant to go to. And you can go to the chicken dinner restaurant and you don't have to buy a ticket to get into the park. The chicken dinner restaurant is still outside of the park of Knott's Berry Farm. So you don't have to buy a
Elihu
ticket to
loved
go to
Knott's
Knott's Berry
Berry
Farm
Farm
to
when he
go to
was
the chicken dinner
a kid.
restaurant.
You could still meet Snoopy.
There you go. Yeah, they still have Camp Snoopy. You go into the front gate and you turn left or turn right. You turn right and you go into Camp Snoopy. It's still there and you can still meet Snoopy.
I don't. Yeah, I don't. I'm
Snoopy.
not sure
I
you
said
can
that right.
still do that, Richard, at Universal. Universal's changing, but it's so much. From what I hear, it's so much a better experience than Disney. I mean,
The last
I'd
time,
go. I'd rather
the
go
last time,
there
the
than to
last
go
time
to
I went
Disney.
to Universal Studios in Los Angeles, the last time I went there was in 80 something, whatever. I was in my pink
I
trip phase.
remember. I remember going to Universal Studios in was it 1995. Admission for adult was like $37. Now it's like 118 or 28, something
Wow.
like that. Yeah. In
Wow.
1995 it was
Wow.
$37 for an adult. Now it's like 118, 128, I don't know which.
You know, even
Back to
though
the Future, the
Knott's Berry
ride was
Farm,
awesome. And they moved in
Knott's
it.
Berry Farm is corporatized now, and they've taken out a lot of. They took out the haunted shack. I'm so sad about that, but they took out the haunted shack and they put in one of those bungee things where you pay $10 to be on a bungee cord or whatever. I was like, whatever. Why did you take the haunted shack out in order to put that in? To give you $10 a day? Because I'm not going to give you $10 to play on a bungee cord. I have a 2-story house. I can play on a bungee cord anytime I want to. So I'm not going to pay you $10 to do that. Anyway, they took out the haunted shack, but it was an experience. It was an experience going through the Old West town in Knott's Berry Farm and then going to the steam engine. Oh my God, the steam engine. And I hate to say it, it does not smell the same. I don't know how much experience you have with steam engines. Just visiting them, not working on them or anything like that.
Yeah.
Just visiting steam engines. Well, there's a lot of places where you can visit steam engines. And so at Knott's Berry Farm, back in the day, I'm assuming they probably changed everything now, by now. But back in the day, the hard grease that is used on steam engines smells different than any grease that you can buy now. And so the smell is gone. And smell is one of the most potent memory signifiers. So the smell is gone now. Like, okay, it's a steam engine. That's fine. It doesn't smell like it used to. I don't know if that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense to anybody out there, but yeah. Got kicked out of Disneyland once for smoking a cigarette. I'm going to say cigarette because I smoke cigarettes. Oh, they don't even have the air tram at Disneyland anymore. It's gone. The air tram is gone. They don't even have that there. Elihu. One of the only people I know who still lives in San Francisco. By choice, you choose to live in San Francisco. That's your choice. I wouldn't. I wouldn't live anywhere near California if I didn't have to.
What, got kept for smoking? When did this happen? Nowadays, that's true.
Yeah, cigarette. Okay.
I watched a video. Mary Mayhem. Her and her family members smoked, and they said they complained how bad of experience it was because they had to go so far away from the park. And this is outside. The designated smoking area was so far that it was miserable to go out there for smokers. I don't know why out. If you're smoking outside and it's outside, you're not smoking indoors, I
have no idea why those dirty smokers keep messing everything up for everybody else.
Nowadays, they don't even want you to vape.
Those dirty smokers, I tell you, I smoked a cigarette once, and I'm pretty sure I got lung cancer now because I smoked one cigarette once. Or
Rich.
I was near somebody who was smoking it.
What's up, fellas? What's going on? How do I sound? All right? How do I sound with my audio?
You sound great.
Hey, you know what? You guys are like just bringing me back to memory lane, man. It's some good stuff you guys are saying, man. Yeah, that's some good stuff. Hey, you know what? Yeah, you know what? When I was a kid, right? Back in the '80s, I remember I went uh um to actually sit in the fucking the DeLorean, bro. Back in like 1989.
Yeah.
I think I was like about
Oh yeah,
like
back yeah,
about 13 years old,
Universal
and
Studios.
dude, yeah, and you know what? If I remember, my mom and dad took a picture of me in there. So, you know what? I really gotta find
I
those
hunt that
photos,
picture
man.
down.
Man,
Yeah,
you know what?
That
the problem is they're on like
Universal
Man.
printed
Studios
paper now.
back
Yeah, but you know
then.
what though?
Back then, what you said? You said 89. You said 89,
Yeah,
right? So back
yeah,
then
yeah.
at Universal Studios, they still had that 50s restaurant where they filmed the scene from Back to the Future. They had that 50s restaurant, and they had a 55
That's
Chevy
true.
out front. Yeah, my family, we had the picture taken. My mom had that picture. I don't have that picture. My mom had that picture. My sister may actually have that picture. But yeah,
Oh man, you gotta find them,
from
bro.
89. Yeah,
I remember
absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
there was
dude,
a
that
big
was a
giant
while ago.
rotary telephone on the Universal Studios.
Hey, but
I don't remember
also
that one.
looking back to there was that one show with Michael Jackson that was in 3D. What was it
Oh, that
called?
was at Disneyland.
Oh
Captain
yeah,
EO.
that
Yeah. Oh, that's
that was
Captain
right.
EO.
Captain
yeah.
EO. Yeah, yeah. Captain EO
That
was
was at
badass,
That
man.
was great. That was a
at
great.
Disneyland. That was at Disneyland.
That's
Captain
right. Yes,
EO
that's
was
right.
at
You know what?
Disneyland.
I used to have. It was a giant comic book of Captain EO in 3D. You had to put 3D glasses on to look at this giant, oversized comic book that was all Captain EO. It was
You are
great.
so much more.
It was my treasure.
You used to
You
have
are
it?
so much
Don't
I
tell
more
me, bro.
used to
You
have
interested
it.
you
than
I
sold
I
it.
am.
don't know what happened. I lost it somehow.
Oh man, dude.
I
Oh
think
god.
it was in my storage locker, and my storage locker ended up getting
All right.
stolen.
Oh shit.
Damn. That's
That would have been
you know
cool to
what
have right
that
now, bro.
Captain EO, the comic book
Yeah,
that you
Captain
had,
EO. Yeah,
probably
Yeah.
worth a ton of money now.
I know.
probably is, man.
It was a comic book, and it was a 3D. You had to put your traditional 3D glasses, and those are the 3D glasses that one side was blue, one side was red.
Hey,
Yes,
Those,
I
hey,
know.
those.
hey, you know what? I remember, back in the '80s, I saw, Jaws 3, at the theater,
Yeah.
but it was called
Oh,
actually Jaws, 3D, right? So, they actually gave you
3D.
those,
Yes,
yeah, it was, yeah,
they
yeah,
gave you
it was
the
Jaws
little paper
3D, the
glasses with
glasses.
the blue and the red. Yeah.
That's the one with Dennis Quaid
Dennis
and
Quaid, yeah,
Louis Gossett
Gossett
Dude,
Jr.,
Jr.
yeah, man.
I'm so young.
Hey,
I have
but,
no idea what you're talking about.
hey, but,
I was totally born in the 20s. Okay, so
hey,
I was
hey,
totally
but
born
also,
in the 20 aughts. Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
one thing I miss too, man, is I remember even as a kid or like in high school, dude, with the drive-ins, man. Dude, those are the best times, the
Oh my
drive-ins.
Oh
And
god.
yeah.
I mean,
You
now
could
The
pack
nowadays,
in.
dude, they're all gone
You
now,
could
bro.
pack in a carload to drive in.
dude,
Packing your
Yeah.
own food, drinks.
I saw Empire Strikes Back at the Paramount Drive-In. Paramount. Nobody even knows where
Wow, the
Paramount,
drive-in.
California is, dude. But the Paramount Drive-In, I saw Empire Strikes Back. I mean, no, I was born in 20 something, so I'm definitely young.
You know what drive-ins were
No.
also great for? You'd take your girlfriend there, and you wouldn't watch the movie if you
Yeah.
had a station wagon or a van.
I used my
If the
pickup truck,
wagon's
but
a
yeah,
knocking, don't
okay,
come a
same thing.
knocking.
Yeah,
If the
and
pickup
you know
truck
what
is a
though?
rocking, don't come a knocking. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, and
That
then
was
also
that was in Texas though.
at the drive-ins and shit, like all you heard was just, you know what, the beers, being, popped open, and you can smell the weed. in the
Oh,
air.
yeah.
That was amazing because my friend at the Paramount Drive-In, when it was still open before it became a swap meet, I would sit on my friend's rooftop, and he had a radio, and so we would tune in the movie, so we could
Oh yeah,
watch
yep.
every single movie
That's
on
old school
his
right there.
rooftop. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that was
With the radio
fantastic.
station, yeah,
That was
yeah, dude.
I
I remember that
have
shit.
no
Yeah.
idea what you're talking about because everything's digital now. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, because
Dude, I had a lot of fun.
you
I had
could actually
a lot of fun in LA.
oh, LA County or what? All right.
Well, Paramount is Los Angeles County, yeah.
I don't think I've been to a drive-in since like the earlier mid '70s.
Damn.
Yeah, when I was a
drive-in
kid,
was-
Dude, Rich,
Yeah.
you're the beer guzzler. Why am I the one guzzling beer on camera? Dude, seriously. I'm gonna pop one open right now. There. See?
There you go,
Yeah.
man.
I'm guzzling beer. I don't know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Well, I had a few though, like about 7 earlier. So
Nowadays, if you could find an open drive-in theater, you tune it in on your FM station. I know in
It
Glendale,
has
Arizona, there's a drive-in. It's got 9 of them, 9 screens.
Really?
Yeah,
In Glendale.
in Glendale.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I haven't been to a drive-in since
I
was
don't
at
know if it's still
Fort
open,
Hood.
but I imagine it's still open.
Yeah, the last drive-in I went to was in Fort Hood, and that was, oh God, what is it, 23? So 23 years ago. That was the last time I went to a drive-in.
20 miles for a drive to go in for a drive is not that bad. I mean, you could go to drive-in and watch a double feature.
Hell yeah! At the late
And you can
night
pack in your
double
own-
feature
you
picture show.
Packing your own food in a cooler.
Oh. I know you love that song, Jenna Bill. You love
You
that
saw
song.
working drive-in theater in Inland Empire a few years back. Almost cried from Russian nostalgia.
Wow.
Awesome Tiger
The
Stripes.
Inland Empire. Nobody calls it the Inland Empire anymore. that used to be the farming state in California, the Inland Empire. Nobody calls it that anymore.
it's the IE now. That's what they call it now.
Elihu, where are you these days?
The
Are
IE.
you in San Francisco? San Francisco?
I'm sure
me?
Elihu's in San Francisco. Although Elihu wants to travel the world, which I don't blame him. I've been around the
he's
world.
trying to see
I
it.
don't.
So far,
I
he's
choose to
been
stay
to
in
Hawaii
Arizona.
and Alaska.
Now, mind you, I will go to Las Vegas once in a while, but I prefer to stay in Arizona. That's my preference.
Las
Dude, I've
Vegas
been chugging
is
more beer than you.
actually fun, man. But would I live there? No.
Oh, check out Elihu. He's about to go to his dispensary. Don't get lost and don't get pickpocketed. Put
He'll be
your
fine.
wallet in your
He'll
front.
be fine. He
pockets.
dresses like a homeless person. He dresses like
Or
a homeless person. So
Maybe
he'll
you
be
should
fine.
get a fanny pack. maybe you should bring fanny packs back in style, Elihu. I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
Hey, so like in San Francisco, that's where they made all those movies with Dirty Harry, huh? Dirty Harry films. With Clint Eastwood.
Oh, was Dirty
Yeah.
Harry? Was Dirty
Yeah.
Harry in San Francisco?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep. I just watched The Enforcer recently.
Oh
right
yeah. I think the best ones though are the first one and Magnum Force. Those are the best ones.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Magnum
The rest
Force
are all
is
right.
probably my favorite. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Magnum Force with those bad cops and shit. Yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah. It's
Gotta
You know,
love,
that was
Steve
back in
with
the day
protection.
when they could just make movies like that.
In the
Yeah.
Back
'70s.
in the
Oh yeah,
day
man.
yeah. Oh, fantastic.
Yep.
I
Wonderful
Tiger
times.
Stripes. I think they're just some areas of Vegas you would definitely want to avoid. I think for the most part,
Here's the
it's okay.
thing.
That's
Okay,
everywhere
here's the
now,
thing.
unfortunately.
Yeah. Yeah.
It is everywhere. That's why I don't live in a city. I don't live in a city. I live in a small town way up in the hills. I don't live
Well,
in a
that's cool,
city
man.
because I grew up in a city and fucking cities suck.
Later,
Okay,
Lahu.
cities suck.
I agree with you, bro.
I would
I agree
visit.
with hey
Fucking
man.
foreman.
Same here, bro. You know what? Um, where I live at, dude, it's a small town and shit. But you know what? I don't like a big city life. I just can't deal with all that fast paced shit, bro. It's
I know
no
it.
offense,
It
to,
sounds.
nobody else, but it's just not me, bro. With all
It
that fucking
sounds like a. It sounds like trope, right? Like I did grow up in Compton. Paramount is not Compton, but Compton is right next to Paramount. I grew up there. That is where I grew up. I grew up in Los Angeles. I grew up like the LA River was behind my house, and beyond that was Dominguez High School, and that's where I used to go and run around the track in Dominguez High School. It was safer at Dominguez High School than it was running up and down Paramount Boulevard. But when I was a teenager, I rode my bicycle down the LA River to Long Beach, and I got punched off of my bicycle, and my bicycle was stolen from me in Long Beach. And everybody goes, "Oh, you go to the beach? Oh, the beach is a great place." Long Beach is not a fucking great place. So yeah, I did all of that, and now I'm not doing cities anymore. Fuck cities. Fuck them.
Yeah, I know, man. It's there. You know what? Like cause where I live at, Los Angeles is about 4 hours away, but when I've been there, everyone looks just pissed off all the time. Like, I mean, everyone has like
Oh,
this
you're
poker face and shit. Everyone looks just mad all the time in in Los Angeles, man. I don't know what it is, dude. It's like everyone looks all pissed off all the
you
time.
know my son when he wanted to be an actor, he was like, I want to be an actor, and I said, okay, that's fine. Can you do this? Can you do this? Can you do this? Can you do this? Can you go from this to because I can. I'm not an actor, okay, but I can emote with my face. And you're right, absolutely. Everybody in Los Angeles is going like this all day. All day, every day. Everybody in Los Angeles is going.
Yep.
Why would I want to live there? Why would I want to live in a place where I have to do this all day?
Some beaches in some California beaches you don't want to go swimming in, for sure.
Hey, but you know what? One thing I'll say is this, right? Watch.
I was a surfer. I was a
Oh yeah,
surfer.
the North Shore movie.
I was, yeah.
I remember that. Hey, but hey,
Not
you know
quite
what
the
though?
North Shore. No, I always went with the 10-foot waves rather than the 18-foot waves. No,
you're a surfer,
I
huh?
stayed. Huntington Beach. Yeah, near the pier at Huntington Beach. That's
All
where I
right.
surfed.
Man, you're a Cali boy, huh? That's cool.
I'm a Cali boy. Yeah.
Yeah, so am I. But in a small town and shit.
Oh, you said you're 5 hours from Los Angeles, so you're up in the hills somewhere.
4 hours. 4 hours.
4 hours.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah. Where I live
I'm
at,
not gonna make you guess.
it's right next at the border, near Mexico border where I live at.
Oh,
It's
I
like
know.
right there.
Oh, okay. I know where you're at. Okay,
Imperial
I know
Valley.
where you're at.
Imperial Valley. That's where I'm at.
I.e.
Yeah, man.
No, that's Inland Empire, Imperial Valley. Oh wow. So you're really close to that lake that nobody ever gets to go to anymore. What was that lake? What was it
Salton
called?
Sea? The Salton Sea?
The Salton Sea.
Yeah,
You're very
that
close to the
Then
Salton
they
Sea.
made a movie like that. Didn't they make a movie called The Salton Sea?
hey, my advice, don't go near that place, man, because that water
Do
is all
not go
polluted.
anywhere near. Do not go
Hell no.
anywhere near the Salton
You'll
Sea,
catch
dude.
something
Don't ever
and
go
not a
anywhere
fish.
near there.
Yeah.
Hey, but look,
Designated to catch something, but not a fish.
Hey, but look, one thing I will say is this, right? Back in the day, right, when I was a kid, right, before that sea, right, you know what, was all messed up. People used to go fish there, camping, and you know what,
Oh,
and
it
all that
was
kind of shit. And it was a place
it
to,
was one of the
it was a
best
nice
places
place.
to go.
Yeah, but
It was
now
the
it's
best
all
place to
just a
go.
damn hole, man. Yeah, and then plus, nearby there, you have what's it called, Slab City. You ever heard of that place? Slab City? Look it up
No,
on YouTube.
okay.
Yeah, Slab City. That place is called the freest place to live at. That's what they call it.
Hmm.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
Really? The
There's all
freest
kinds
place
of
to
people
live
there.
at.
Yep, the most freest place to live at. Yeah, you know what? Look it up. Slab City, California. I'm sure it'll
Slab
pop
City?
up, man.
All right. I'm
That
gonna look it
place
up right
has a
now.
bunch of yeah. Check it out, man. Hey, there is this one place there called uh um Salvation Mountain, which I've been there
You're right. It popped
many
up. It
times.
was the very first thing that popped up.
Yeah, Salvation Mountain is actually a very cool place because there was this old man who actually made that shit all by himself. He actually
Oh, it's called the
passed away.
Slabs.
Yes. Slab City. Actually,
Okay.
Slab City used to be a base for the I think the army or
Oh,
the military during World War II, and it's just they're still just abandoned now, but now it's all full of
yeah, World War
people that
II. Yeah. There's a
people that
Marine Corps. There's a
yeah
Marine Corps
that's right,
base.
yeah. And you know what, you have the snowbirds who go there, tweakers and stoners and drinkers and just it's all good. But, I mean I
It's
used to
still
older, but not much
it's
anymore.
it's a hippie wonderland. A hippie
Yeah,
wonderland.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's
It's a
what it
hippie
is, dude. Yep.
wonderland.
Yeah. Yep.
That's fantastic, dude. That's fantastic. Yeah. No, I've never even heard of Slab City until you just said that
Really?
today.
Yeah, man.
I thought I was everywhere in California. I thought I had been everywhere in California. I was wrong.
The slabs, man. Yeah, man. That place actually every weekend they have this thing called out there. It's called the Range, and there's bands out there, rappers or you know singers and shit, and you know what? Everyone just goes there,
Okay.
with the bonfire with
All right.
beers and weed and
All right.
fucking with a keg and shit, and then they just party all night, bro. Yeah,
You know, now
the
that
slab.
you've brought my attention to it, I may actually go to the slab myself. Because,
All right.
you know, a friend of mine said we need to go to Burning Man, and I was like, okay, fine. But Burning Man is all corporatized now. You have to pay to go to Burning Man. Are you fucking kidding me? Do you understand what it means? No, you don't. You don't understand.
Did you hear
what
that?
It means. Otherwise, you wouldn't try to be charging
know
me
where
to
they
go to
have
Burning
that
Man. You don't understand what it means.
Coachella and
Coachella.
Palm
Oh
Valley?
yeah. Coachella,
That's like,
yeah.
it's like
Coachella-
become like a meth hub. It's like meth capital of the USA or something.
Oh yeah, man.
They've
Yeah,
been
that
seizing a lot of drugs there.
yeah. You know, where I live at,
I'm seriously
there's a lot of
considering going
meth
to
heads out here.
slabs now. I'm seriously
Really?
considering going to the slabs.
You gonna
now.
film it or?
I might. As a matter of fact, I'm going to an adult prom tonight. I'm going to an adult prom.
You said that.
Have you ever heard of an adult prom?
No, I never heard of that one.
Only at
That makes
only
absolutely
at
no
Comic-Con.
sense.
An
I went
adult
to the
prom.
prom twice when I was in high school. I went to the prom twice when I was in high school. So
Not
now
me.
I'm adult.
I never did go.
It's an adult prom.
Don't.
It is a fundraiser. It's a fundraiser for the high school here. So
All right.
absolutely, I will do that. But I'm going to wear my uniform. I don't understand. I'm not going to shave my face, right? Like I should be wearing my uniform with a shaved face. I should shave, but I'm not going to because it takes me 6 months to grow this. 6 months to grow this. I'm not going to shave it off for one night. We're not going to shave it off for one night.
6 months? That's a long time, bro. For a goatee, man.
It takes me a long time to grow this.
Shit.
Totally worth it. But it does take me a long time to do it. I do shave often in the summertime because this is really irritating in the summertime. But yeah. It takes me a long time to grow this, and I'm not going to shave it off for going on a date with my girlfriend. Sorry. I will wear my uniform, which apparently everybody says you need to wear your uniform. Like, okay, I'll wear my uniform, but
it's all good, man. Just
we're at 2
have a good
hours,
time.
and I need to get some lunch.
All right, Jay. All right, fellas. Hey, you know what? You'll have a great weekend, man. You know what? Take care. And God bless you guys. All right.
Yeah, thank
See
you.
All right.
Richard.
hey,
all right. Peace.
Nice to meet you, Rich. Nice to meet you, man. And don't forget to guzzle beer.
Yeah, I'm sure you will. Yeah, I need to get some lunch, Mr. CDV, and enjoy your prom.
Well, not bad for a first members only live stream. Although I don't think you did it properly, but
I mentioned that I didn't know how to do that, and I was trying to get.
I told you I don't know how to do
5.
it either.
So until I learned. Anyway, I need to go make some lunch.
It was a pretty good members only live stream, even though it was a completely live stream.
It was for everybody.
Come on, but
it's okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's okay. There'll be more. There'll be more. Like Arnold Schwarzenegger. I'll be back.
Deleted scenes. It was nice seeing you again. Deleted scenes.
You're muted. Deleted scenes.
Yeah, I'm out.
If you're there.
I'm going to take a nap with my girlfriend.
Well, okay.
Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? I've been the most woman hater for the last 6 years, and so now I've finally got a girlfriend. I was like, I don't believe there's going to be a Mrs. CTDV, but I'm going to enjoy the time I have with her. So I'm cool with that.
All right, everybody. We're out of here.
See y'all.
Tune in late night, after hours karaoke here, this channel. We'll see you then. Later, everybody. Oh, I gotta hit the button. Where's the button? There's a button.
That would be better.